The crypto market's total value has now surpassed the GDP of two global powerhouses, France and the UK. A staggering $2 trillion has been added alone to the crypto space just this year, reshaping the financial world as we know it. So what's driving this meteoric rise? And could this just be the beginning of an even bigger bull run? Stick around as we unpack these fascinating developments. Hi everybody and welcome back to Enter Crypto with me, Chris Kenyon. So we've had a record-breaking year here. So let's start with the numbers. In January 2024, the total crypto market was worth just $1.5 trillion. Fast forward to today, and we've added $2 trillion alone in under 12 months, which is a staggering 142% increase. And so to put this in perspective, that is like the entire economy of Canada being injected into crypto in 1 year. And what's even more fascinating here is that over half of this growth happened in just the past 6 weeks. Since November the 4th, the market cap has skyrocketed by $1.48 trillion, which is a 67% jump in less than 2 months. This explosive growth is highlighting the unprecedented momentum in the crypto space right now. So let's have a look at what's actually behind this remarkable rise. One of them is cryptographic ETFs. So one of the biggest catalysts has been the approval and success of ETFs. You know, these financial products have opened the door for institutional investors, making it easier than ever for big players to pour money into the market. And with this influx of institutional capital, we're seeing a level of legitimacy and confidence in crypto that just simply wasn't there before. Another factor here is geopolitical shifts, because Donald Trump's recent victory in the US elections has created a pro-business, pro-market environment, and his administration's stance on crypto has actually encouraged investments, particularly from American institutions. And lastly, we've something that not a lot of people think about, but actually the rally itself is actually, feeding itself. And so as prices climb, more investors jump in. This is especially, especially in the case of retail, which drives prices even higher. And so it's this kind of classic snowball effect. But with crypto's volatility, these results just get, mega amplified. And as we enter this bull run, it seems that it's not just about breaking records, it's about smashing them, because the previous all-time high for the crypto market was around $3 trillion back in 2021, and now we're sitting, comfortably at $3.67 trillion. So to put that into context, if Bitcoin were a company, its $1.97 trillion market cap would make it the 6th largest in the world. So it would be ahead of giants like Meta, Tesla, and it'd be closing in on tech titans like Apple, Microsoft, and Nvidia. Now, let's address the headline. The crypto market cap has surpassed the GDPs of France and the UK. And while this comparison is impressive, it's not entirely accurate. GDP measures the annual production of goods and services in a country, while market cap reflects the total value of all circulating assets. So a more meaningful comparison would be with the net worth, sort of the net worth of these nations. For example, the UK's total net worth is just over $15 trillion, which is much larger than its GDP. And even more relevant is comparing crypto to other assets, because Bitcoin alone is now the 7th largest asset in the world. And if the entire crypto industry were viewed as a single entity, it would rank as the 3rd largest asset globally, trailing only Apple and gold. And so Bitcoin remains the star of the show. It represents a significant chunk of the market cap, and at $1.97 trillion, Bitcoin's value alone is greater than the GDPs of most countries. But what's next for Bitcoin? You've got analysts suggesting that if Bitcoin's price were to hit say $180,000 per coin, it would overtake the largest companies in the world. But to surpass gold, it would need a price of around $900,000 per coin, which is a figure unlikely in this bull market, but certainly in the long term, it's not it's not impossible. And so what's clear is that Bitcoin is no longer just this speculative asset. We're seeing a narrative change here, and it's actually positioning itself as a major player in the global economy. Crypto has become this kind of global powerhouse. And when we look at the entire crypto sector, it's not just competing with individual companies, it is actually challenging entire economies. And right now, only 5 countries, that would be India, Japan, Germany, China, and the US, have a higher GDP than the crypto market cap. India, with a GDP of around $4 trillion, is the next target, and to surpass it, the crypto market only needs around a 15% increase. Beyond that, Japan and Germany are within reach, I would say, but surpassing China and the US it's going to take a while before we get there, because they are $17 trillion for China, I think, and around $26 trillion for the US. So we're going to need a much longer timeline if we're going to take over them. So the crypto market in general is breaking barriers and rewriting financial history, from whether it's just surpassing France and the UK's GDP to becoming the 7th largest asset globally. Crypto's rise does seem unstoppable. But the question remains, how far can this go? Could Bitcoin truly challenge gold as the ultimate store of value? We'll talk about that in another video. And what role do altcoins, all the other cryptocurrencies outside of Bitcoin, play in shaping the future of this dynamic market? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you bullish or are you cautious about the months ahead? Don't forget to like this video, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon as well to stay ahead of the curve with me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.